Burlington Toys. Let's see what they got left after Christmas. It still looks somewhat stocked. This is cool. Laser blocks. How many pieces is that? One set, 27 pieces. $7.99. That was in quality or not. It's not a bad price. Still got the Jurassic Park thing, some of those eggs. RCs. No big Donatello. I still got John Kent down there, I see. Nothing worth really looking at there. Rubik's Cube. I remember my mom always told the story. She thought my brother was a genius because he had a Rubik's Cube when he was little, and he was showing that he solved it. He had somehow peeled the stickers off, and he stuck all the stickers on each side. And they got to looking at the cube that he'd solved, so they realized that you can see little, pull marks on the sides of them. I don't think they sold. I sold one of these. They had 6. Now they got 5 left, but $9.99 for John Kent. I've heard it's a nice figure. I've got it. I just never took it out of the package. You got the Kiko, whatever those things are there. Got some of the turtle tots here. Got all of them actually. Rampant Mikey and Leo and Donnie for $5.99 each. Oh, this is cool. I haven't seen this here before. $34.99. I can't remember how much this was. It was retail. It says $59.99. That's probably about right for showing the barcode. Sorry. For Mario stuff. I always thought about getting that one. Still though, $34.99. Nah, don't want it that bad. It does look cool though. And it does have a buildable Bowser. I may look that up and see if that was really $60 down to $34. It's still more than I wanted to spend today. There's a Hulk. I don't think they had that here last time I was here. There's a the Nightbird was here. I remember seeing it. Hulk $6. Mix Strike $8.99. Iron Man thing there. I don't see anything else. This is really cleared out. This whole shelving system wasn't here last time. It's just those tables like it was up there. Okay, let's take a stroll down the other aisle that usually has action figures or sometimes has action figures. Never seen those phones at Ross. Don't see anything, guys. I think that's going to do it for a little Burlington excursion here. If I do stumble upon anything before I leave the store, I'll let you see it. If I don't, I want to pose me up some Legos and some multiverse here for possible thumbnail fodder. We have now journeyed to the town of Abingdon, Virginia. We're back at the Walmart here. I haven't been in here since before Christmas. So let's go inside. If they don't have anything new, let's see what kind of clearance deals they may have. All right, there is a lot of humanity on the action figure aisle right now, so we're gonna come clearance shopping here. That's not clearance here. This is the other one I need to get that I don't have. That's the Thor vs. Serve. It's the same price. They do have at least two of them. The X-Jets down here, $57. This thing here, $31.50 for that is a good price. That's a nice set. $40 for the Sonic stuff. They've actually got a pretty good stock of stuff. Now this, look at this, $29.90. This was $34 at Burlington. I'm glad I didn't buy that now. I thought that seemed a little pricey, honestly. So yeah, if you want that thing, watch out for Burlington. They're a little bit high. I can't believe they're higher on that. Another X-Jet. Clearance on the space thing there, $240, $27. This is Dr. Zoe and Zion. That's not the same one. One thing, guys, see these clearance things, you better make sure it's right. I think I bought that for $85 and now it's $57. I think I have that. I'm not for sure. If I don't have it, I'm not going to buy it. But if I did buy it, if I'd have waited, I could have saved. This one I would like to have. If it hits clearance, that will be a purchase. The astronaut dude. All right, any more clearance? I'm gonna try the action figures again. They had like the Camaro, like the Corvette was down to $98 here. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of those since they went on clearance. I don't know if they still had the thing before they started marking them down. Are both of these the DeLorean? Yeah. I've got that thing too. I never have built it. Too much Lego I have not built, but I don't really have room for it. Oh, this one. I hope that drops a little bit lower. If that gets down around $100, that's actually from 135 and 1,600 pieces, a Technic set. That's not a bad price. I know it's expensive, but for what it is, it's not a bad price. I'm gonna scan that. If that's a little bit lower than that, that might be coming home. I don't need to spend that much money, but hey, I can't help it. All right, guys, let's see if we can get down to figure out now. I went ahead and checked the die cast. There was nothing there worth looking at. Paz Vizsla, I wonder if he's on clearance. He's beat all the pieces. IG12s, but 13's behind him. There's another Paz. Oh, is this going to be a chase? Look at this. Where they found that? It's yellow boots. Where they found that at? And the blue boots Hogan was fun to try to find. Actually, I found the most of them at this store. I found 4 here one day, and that one was somewhat difficult to find. $29.50 for the rock set. Cobb Vanth, Dark Trooper. More Cobb Vanth. I do have a Skeleton Crew guy. Tuscan Warrior or Chieftain. What else is back in there? Mando, Acolyte figures. This is the one, if it ever does hit clearance, I will probably buy. Oh, they got the Shinhate Fiend Fighter here too. There's a Snow Speeder Armada. $8. Those are probably, I scanned those at the other Walmart. I found them at. They were full price. They weren't marked down to the clearance. Still got a bunch of Crazy Legs Superman. There is a, what is that? That's Noel. Well, they have had the new ones here. If I can get Superman to stand up. Yeah, there you go. Batman Noel. The common. I like this figure. I think they had reissues of the Batman Page Puncher. Captain Cold. Captain Cold. Ooh, almost knocked that dinosaur over. That'd have been terrible. Maybe not. I thought I saw the Batman here under a reissue. Okay, I wanted to compare. I think that does look similar to that Page Puncher Batman. I was just wondering if it was a reissue, but cool to see that thing again. Those are all Green Lanterns. Those are all Super Duper Man. These are all John Constantine. All right, let's move on from Multiverse. We do have some Spider-Verse. There's Miles and Iron Spiders, Bruce Banners, 3 banners. They're not $11.97. They may be, I don't know. I don't think they're $11.97 though. I don't see any new clearance versus what we've been seeing. Got 1 Whiplash left. They had a bunch of Whiplash and Nefarious here. I'm surprised they sold those. There was some stacked up there at one point. I already see no new Nintendo or Sega figures. Bunch of Bendies. Nah. Retros, I see Baxter Stockman and Genghis is all they got there. Scar King and stuff down there is marked down. That Godzilla thing, that's probably my, if I do a top 10 list of 2024, that's probably going to be on it. That thing was just fun. I'm sorry for the cost and the features it gives you and the size. I thought it was fun. And I'm not familiar with this game. That Ratchet looks cool. All right, guys, I think that's about going to do it. I'm going to take a picture of Batman Noel down here, maybe in between 2 of those Crazy Legs Supermen. I don't really know how I'm going to pose that up, but hey, I got to have some more stuff for thumbnails. These are all Monkey Bone. Just make sure there's no Roos. I think the Roo has the same card. I don't think it has a picture of him based on what I saw in the app. It might. I just looked at it that one time, but let's make sure it's not the new link. No, okay. What else we got? Forgot about Joes and stuff. Simpsons. We do have some Joes. Well, we got some Beachhead. What else down through here? AEWs. There is Matt Hardy, Brody King, Matt Jackson. Is that Nick Jackson? One of the 2 guns back in there. There is Jeff Hardy. And more Jacksons, Darby Allin, and guns. Okay, that's officially going to do it, guys. Not a bad run. Actually, as far as stock goes, they got probably the most, I guess, good stuff here than I've seen at most of the Walmarts lately, so that's cool. We're going to look around, see if we can find anything else. If I do, I'll show it to you. If not, we're going to try to find something to scrap together for thumbnail fodder. All right, it's a little overflow aisle here, and check it out. We got some Turtles of Grayskull. I came down this aisle because on, I think it was that shelf right there, or maybe that one up here. Last time I was here, they had like, yeah, there's the tag for it. They had like 3 of those Mount Force Shockwave motorcycle set things for GIJoes, and holy crap, look at the my vehicle. That's gonna get down dirt cheap here. But anywho, we found some Turtles of Grayskull. Check it out, Leatherhead. Got 2 of him. There's a barcode, we're still trying to find him. And then we got Stealth Ninja Leo. We've got Hordak. We got Hordak and April O'Neil. So the whole wave outside of He-Man. So that's pretty cool. Found some more stuff hiding back here. I did scan it in case this is like a overflow clearance aisle, and they do scan up $25 and $19.82. So they are regular price, but still cool to see them. But I don't see anything else back here, guys. So let's head probably to the clearance section. All right, guys, we're at Hoth Toys, another vintage hunt we're getting ready to embark on in Johnson City. I'm going to film now because I'm going to take some stuff in there I'm hoping to sell or trade to these guys. So let's get my stuff together, go in there, and see what they got. Alrighty, Hoth Toys. Always got a good assortment of some Lego minifigs. See what we got. Some Harry Potter. All those troopers. Got some more Lego down there in the case. Oh, the Sanctum Sanctorum. That's one I passed up on back in the day. I always kind of regretted. Thanos. I mean, I brought in some stuff I'm going to look to either sell to him or trade to him here. I got to find something to take out of here to kind of fill that hole back in the collection, right? Got some nice cases since the last time I was in here. Aliens, evac fighters, Sergeant Rock. Was there anything on the front side here? Oh, there is. Some more Lego. Star Wars glasses. Oh, you got the Spawn stuff. Some older Toddy Mac, that Sigor. Chapel. I've got a few of those left in my collection. I had a bunch of those back in the day, but I've gotten rid of them over the years. Oh, that's pretty sweet, the endoskeleton. More Spawn stuff. That Dracula's kind of sweet. See them a little bit better. Malbolgia from the Spawn movie. There's Batman Who Laughs in the Robins pack. Another one I never did get. I don't know if I'm going to say I regret that one or not, but if I ever saw a phenomenal deal on it, it might be added to the collection. That's $50 for an old. That's actually kind of sweet. I think I've got that one. Superpowers. Bane. I picked that up at Retro Toy Con. Actually, I got the original animated series when I didn't get that Batman and Robin version. Again, this is on Hoth Toys. I don't have the address to this one memorized, but look it up, Johnson City, Tennessee. If you're ever in the area, be sure you check it out. We'll get to the end here, then we'll check out what's behind me. Kind of try to move through a section at a time. Iron Man. Bunch of loose figs here. It's Xavier, Patrick Stewart, Dr. Doom. It's a Wolverine. I'm not sure which one that is. Obviously the yellow costume, but don't know what line it's from. Oh, this thing's awesome. I still got my Toy Biz version of that cable. Punisher, there we go. Weapon X, Kane. And Weapon X, Gideon, Wolverine. Getting some good stuff now, the old Toy Biz. I like Bishop with both of his guns. Not in too bad a shape. $25. I don't know the secondary market value on him. And we got some pops back here. We'll take a look at this before we move around the next wall. There's that big Spin Master Batwing. There we go, Mr. Freeze. Man, he's got a bunch of these. I don't think I ever saw this in stores, I remember. It's one of the better art series that I've seen. Take a look at the rest of the pops here. Nothing's really jumping out as a chase. Artemis Fowl. Again, pops are something we're kind of trying to ignore a little bit. There's 89 Batmobile. Batman Deceased pop pin. We got a little end cap thing here. GIJoe Tomahawk up there. That's kind of nice. Noise. What have we got at the back side here? If we move back to the back of the store. Some Motu. Oh, here we go. Batman and the Joker there, sweet. There's Keaton, his pose figures, both of them opened up. Batman Returns. Was that like a lunchbox? Oh, that's sweet. Morphe's got the car under it. Superpowers Batmobile. What do we got here? Some more pops. Galactus Silver Surfer. Some Thanos pops. Some more there. I used to have that one back in the day. I think the second time I sold my pop collection, that went with it. All right, now we're back here where we were. A bag of Mario and Luigi's. Chicken nuggets, California raisins. Is that Murdoch from the 18? Pretty sure it's 18. JB brother, he just picked those figures up at RetroCon. Let me know. Is that Murdoch? The Goonies. Pam Beasley. I remember seeing that at Walmart a bunch back in the day. I think I've got the Dwight figure. I don't know where it did with it. Sneak over here now. I got some turtles going on. Movie star Leo. The Loose Rat King. I don't know if that would be vintage or the retro. $17. I don't know what he sells for. There's a sword I'd end up hurting myself with. Turtle Van. Road Pig. Secret of the Ooze figures. That box set's sweet. Looks like the old VHS cover. Some Lucy Joes. Big Boa, that's an awesome figure. Alpine. I think that's the Officer Trooper. That's actually pretty sweet. I don't know if it's complete. Stalker from that little re-release line I was out a few years ago. I've been doing some renovations on this one. I think this is some stuff he's sorting through. So future stock added. Oh, the jet's cool. Or a cargo plane. A big old stormtrooper. Going with the wind. And Mom probably would like that. Transformers. Micro Machines. I'll have a link in the description, guys, for social media and stuff for Hoth Toys. I'll have their address too. I can't remember it right off the top of my head. That's kind of sad. I'm getting old. Anybody familiar with Johnson City? It's in a little shopping center. It's over behind Target and Books A Million and all that. Well, they got a couple little kiosk here in the middle. We'll take a look at. Some Star Wars, some loose Star Wars. Those look a little old. I'm guessing these might be vintage. $17, I don't know. Could be a vintage collection for all I know. Got some Halo stuff here on the end cap. And some wrestling. Michaels with the European title. Undertaker, some older ones down through there. There's Brock, looks like he's hurting. I had something else come to mind, but it was crude, so I didn't say it. Cody Rhodes, Austin. Not seeing anything wrestling wise that's really jumping out at me and saying boo. And then we got this front side, and I think this will wrap us up. There's some of the 3 3/4 Marvel figures. Oh, the werewolf suite, that works. R2-D2. Some more, that's definitely vintage up there, those boxes. That's kind of sweet to see. And there's a Millennium Falcon. I think it might be the box only, yep. I was gonna say if that's the actual thing in box. Ooh. I hate to guess what the cost of that would be. And then we got some more Star Wars here on our end cap. Big box of Turtle vintage goodness. See, he's got some Batman Spawn and stuff over there. And that's got us back around to the front, guys. That looks like about it. Again, if you're in the Johnson City, Tennessee area, come check out Hoth Toys. Ross in Elizabethton. Let's give time for the graphic to clear because the wind and what's blowing outside is pouring snow. It's a flurry. It's not like sticking or anything. But yeah, couldn't do a walk-up. Here we go with Tigra, Assassin Droid, Ahsoka, and Ahsoka back in there. Reva, how you say it. There's an 11 hanging up. She's reduced now to $7.99 for Stranger Things. A whole bunch of Mandos. They're still $5.49. Oh, they got a couple of these. Supply pills. Still curious about the die-cast weapons. There's one of the little charms thingies of Apex. And let's begin our journey down the toyhaul. Here's a 7 brew coffee cup. Yeah, 11 people leave their garbage in the toyhaul. Alrighty, let's see. The dinosaur hopper down there. I'd bust that thing if I just looked at it the wrong way. Here's one of the Mario Peach sets. These are what, 25 bucks? $40, my bad, 40 bucks. Now if it was the Luigi one, I might consider that. I do have the Mario thing, the Mario figure. But I didn't get the Luigi starter set. I quit buying those Mario things because there's not much you can really do with them. Well, don't get me wrong, you can do a lot of stuff with them. I don't have the room to set them all up. Apex figure. The Turtles hopper. Sewer Shredders, Leo, Broly. There is Casey and Razar. Now, I had thought once about getting Toka and Razar in that, but now I know with the new retro carded wave that's out, has Toka and Razar, and I'd rather have that one, so I'm glad I never found them together. It's Jedi Starfighters. Oh, they got some wrestlers. Oh, they got Danielson, MJF. There's Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho back in there, Guevara, and Hangman Page. And these are $3.99 each for anybody who hasn't found them yet, if you are looking for them. I've seen them here now and at the Johnson City Ross. Those are all cloud cover for $17.99. Avatar. That little 2-pack still hanging out there. Vintage collection. Flash. Chun-Li Street Fighter car. They got a bunch of stuff this morning. Well, this is $5.49. That's got a lower reduced sticker than what it had back there on the peg. $7.99 for the Diamond Select Avatar. Still $12.99 on our Jurassic Park vehicle. Let's see. All right, guys, I think that is going to do it. Not a bad little quick Ross run after Christmas. So there's a Star Wars thing. It's one of the holograms, isn't it? Ahsoka. Is that marked down yet? Nope. Still 10 books. All right, I'm gonna dig through this stuff a little bit off camera. If I do find anything else worth showing, I will show it to you. But if not, we are going to take a few pictures of some wrestlers and stuff for thumbnail fodder, and then we're going to head somewhere else. Here we go. Let's see what we got. There's a dream set from Lego. Just curious what the price is. Don't really want it, but it is at Ross, so. Well, there we go. 60 bucks. I don't know how much that would have been originally. It's always on the little price tag stickers, but that's not always accurate. Spider-Man. There's some Star Wars, battle damaged TIE Fighter. There's a Jedi Starfighter, Yoda's. Pokemon, Ahsoka. Those are down now to $4.99. Turtle Tots. Leonardo. There's Raph in the back. Kevin, or John Morant. I thought that was Kevin Durant for a second. Put my glasses on. Oh, here we go. A post-Christmas chase find at Ross. Zach Wilson, Aaron Rodgers' biggest fan. $6.99 Morgan Elsbeth. Penny Proud. There is Doc Ock. Titan Heroes and Minions, whatever that is. Iron Man thing, Magnetiles. Kind of thinning out the farther we get back through here. They got some more of those little Apex things. They've shown up about every Ross I've been to the last couple of days. Anything find its way over here of interest? Doesn't appear share. Let's check our back end cap. It's been taken over by Pops. Captain Carter. Rick and Morty. Toxic Rick. More Pops. Anime figure. Nothing hiding down that aisle. Mac Jones. And then let's just scan this before we check the peg wall. I got one of the Hot Wheels Mega Block sets. Oh, been come close to buying this one a couple of times. Half price what it is. You see it in Target. Those are nice sets if anybody likes the blocks and the buildable cars. All right. Look here, $5.99 for MJ. She was $8.99 in the Kingsport Ross, so she's lower in here. More Pokemon stuff, all kinds of Pikachu things there. It looks like a ticked off tortilla shell. Miles Morales. All right, folks. We're going to check up front. Might be a quick run here at Ross, but I got a few things in here. It's not going to complain too bad. And now it's time for some toy news with The Man Collects. All right, everybody, let's get rolling here. Got a few things to look at this week. First thing is going to be Four Horsemen by the Four Horsemen. They are having their in-stock sale going on right now, guys. A lot of these figures have been at cons. They haven't been on the site in a while. They got them in stock one more time to give everybody a chance to grab these things in case they missed them or they just want some more. Now, I am recording this around 9:30 p.m. on January the 7th, so this may be different when you look at it. Some of these may be sold out, but as of the time of recording, only the Ninian Infantry and then a Freyas, I guess how you say that, the Centaur down here, are the only two figures showing sold out. Now, I'm not going to click on every one of these and look at them. You can go to Store Horseman and look at the in-stock stuff to see what they got right now for something you might want. And I'm only going to look at page 1 of 2 because page 2 of 2 does not have any figures on it. But one of the things I was most excited about, they did put some figure obscuras back up on here. You got the Ghost of Christmas Past, in case somebody missed that during the first ordering spree here a couple months ago. Maybe it was last month. It was in December. And then you got figure obscura, Frankenstein's creature. I've got this figure. I haven't got it unboxed yet, so I haven't got to check it out. But I'm really excited to see that go back up. It looked awesome from the pictures and all the reviews I saw for it on YouTube. And look forward to getting mine out of the box one of these days and checking it out. But
Right here was the one I was most excited about. I did not get the Gods of Ancient Egypt. I kept seeing them, kept looking at them online, and thought, well, I'm going to wait. Well, I waited too long. I wasn't able to get them, but they did go back up during this sale. I did get a set of these. Anubis and Bastet will be coming here to the Manhunt pretty soon. I did grab those. The Armory Knights, and a lot of people were excited about these going back up. But they're $45 each, or you can buy a set of all 10 for $450. You know, saving you having to go through and click on each and every one of these and click add to cart. But I did get some of these knights. I only got a couple of them. I got the green evil knight. I got the red heroic knight. I have a couple of those in the collection. I didn't want to spend all that much. I didn't end up spending more than I should have, but I didn't want to blow a whole lot of money here with some of the other stuff I've been getting. But you can look at the site and see what they got. A lot of good stuff from Mythics and Cosmics that people may have missed out on, or just wanted to add some more to their collection. Now, I am considering going back and getting some of these Skeleton Legion builders. And then down at the bottom, maybe a Demestros. I'm not sure how you say that name, but the figure looks awesome. I get some Skeletor / Hellboy vibes from that. And then Waltor the Mythic Legion here. I may grab him. Some of the Skellies I like to get. I like their skeletons are really nice figures. I like to have some more of those in the collection. So we may get some of those here before the sale ends. So as far as when the sale ends, I did look on their Instagram page. I can't see where it says a time when sale ends. I guess maybe once they run out of them. I don't know. I don't know if this is a week long or anything like that. So just I would check this site as soon as you can if you wasn't already aware of this. Then go ahead and get some that you want, because I'm sure some of this will end up selling out at some point. Right now we just have 2 figures, but I'm sure some more will. But yep, a lot of good stuff in here, back in stock right now on storehorsemen.com. So get on here and grab them if you are wanting them. Let's look at some multiverse stuff. Only 2 things from Uncle Todd, and I was sad this one sold out before I got a chance to record this video tonight. But what I'll say, guys, check back with Entertainment Earth. They may up the production run. People cancel pre-orders. You may catch this thing back in stock at some point. And then once they do get them in and fill the pre-orders, you should see it back in stock again. It shouldn't be sold out forever. But you do have another Blacklight multiverse figure. This one is the Mr. Freeze. This was a Build-A-Figure with the Batman and Robin wave. I think it would look awesome, the regular one. But if you saw the movie, if you remember, Arnold's suit did have light up features to it in the movie, and I think the Blacklight kind of plays on that. Now, I do have some of these Blacklight McFarlanes. I have never opened them up, and I don't have a Blacklight to mess with them, but this is one I'll probably get a small Blacklight and get him out of the box whenever he comes in. He looks too cool to leave in box. And I wasn't a big fan of Batman and Robin. I was a fan of the Mr. Freeze, a character by Arnold. I think he was campy, he was over the top, he was entertaining, and Mr. Freeze is one of my favorite of Batman's Rogue Gallery. But you can see the images here. Let's get to the blacklight effect. There you go. I think that just looks sweet. Definitely want to have that on the shelf. The only other thing from Uncle Todd this week is this Christian Bale Batman cowl. Now, this is the 1/1 scale. This is the actual size of the one Bale wore in the movie. One thing I see down here, this person has a comment, can you wear it? If it's like the one for Michael Keaton, no, you can't wear it, because the bottom part here is kind of sealed off where it attaches to the base. I was honestly a little bit bummed about that when I got the Keaton cowl, but once again, the thing does look cool. As far as me getting this, I'm not getting any more of these cowls. I got Keaton's, and I knew it was going to be big, but the Keaton cowl is huge, and I'm sure this will be the same size. I just don't have enough room for all them Batman cowls in here. But once again, I think Bale's Batman outfit looked awesome, especially the cowl. Like I said, that looked cool in a lot of collections for anybody looking forward to this thing. It does go up for pre-order on Thursday, January the 9th. Most of the time, he does his pre-orders around 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's not limited to anywhere. You should be able to order one of these wherever you like to get your McFarlane toys from. So be sure to check this thing out, something that you want. Don't forget, January the 9th, it goes up for pre-order, and it should be around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys. Who's getting the Bale cowl, and who thinks it's terrible and thinks you should do something else? But let me know what you think about it. All right, we got some Motu news. You got 3 new figures that went up for pre-order today for Master of the Universe Origins, and then 3 for the Masterverse. Let's take a look at our Origins first. You got Catra, the cartoon collection here. Again, sweet-looking figure. Now, one thing with the price, this is on Big Bad Toy Store. It's not exclusive. You can pre-order it wherever you get your Motu stuff from, or whoever sells it. But this is usually $17 and some change in regular retail stores. Now, I don't know If this is just Big Bad Toy Store has a markup on them, I have no idea. If the prices have went up from $17 to $19.99. We'll have to wait and see once they hit retail stores. If anybody does know the answer to that, if you don't care, let me know in the comments. I don't get the cartoon collection, but there are some Masterverse figures I was wanting to get in this next wave. But you can see the images there of Catra. I'm not familiar with this character or who she is. I do not remember her from watching the Motu cartoon back in the day, but in my defense, I'm, in my 40s. I watched this when it was actually out, and I can't remember what I did last week, let alone what I watched back in the 80s. But the figure is coming. It should arrive in March of 2025 to Big Bad. So we should see all these things we're going to look at for Motu should start showing up in shelves in stores. I would guess probably the middle to end of February. If not, it should be there sometime in March by the end of the first quarter of 2025. The next one, Faker. This one looks good as well, I think. I like the paint apps on him look great. The way they did the eyes looks sweet. When I first saw this, I didn't realize it was Faker. I thought it was just a He-Man figure, and it has some kind of weird blemish thing on his eyes there. But you can see the images for Faker. Sweet looking figure, I think. And again, this one comes during the first quarter of 2025. He's $19.99 on Big Bad. I haven't looked at Entertainment Earth or anywhere else to see if they're the same price on all the online retailers, but we'll see what they are once they start hitting some store shelves. Now, the third and final one of this is one that would probably tempt me because I always liked Leech. I thought Leech was an interesting character back in the day. I do prefer the dark green version versus this, I don't know what you call that, kind of light teal or whatever it is, or aqua green or something. But the figure does look fun. I mean, they got it in some pretty fun poses. There he's got his gun on his leg. There he's got it clipped to his arm. But once again, this one is coming as well from the cartoon collection. And one good thing they did with these, they got them on a thicker cardstock now for these retro carded figures. So if you're an inbox or in-package collector, it's easier to keep those things in good shape because the older cards were kind of flimsy and really easy to warp and bend if you didn't keep them in some kind of protector to keep them straight. So be cool to see some more of these retro card figures hit the shelf once they start showing up. And if you don't want to wait that long, you can always go to your favorite online retailer and pre-order. Now our 3 Masterverse. You got New Eternia King Randor. This is one I am considering once I see this thing in store. I'm not going to pre-order any of these, but if I see them in store shelves, I may end up picking some of them up. But Randor looks pretty sweet. There's his packaging. And King Randor. Let's move on to Beastman. Beastman was the one when I first was reading about these today I was excited about, but I've got that deluxe figure that was out here a while back. I actually got that one for like $9 on clearance at Target. And looking at it, I don't know if this is enough of an upgrade or difference to make me want to get 2 Beastman figures, but nothing, it takes nothing away from it. It's an awesome looking figure, and Beastman was a cool character. Comes with the awesome whip and the spiked mace there. And there is a look at Beastman's packaging once he comes out here. Hopefully by the end of this first quarter, we'll see him on store shelves. And our third and final Masterverse is Roboto. And Roboto I may end up getting. I need a Roboto in the collection somewhere here, but you got the figure there. He comes with some different things you can put on his hands. He's got the gun blaster. He's got the little bladed thing there and the claw pincher, kind of like the Cobra Bat. You put that on there with the gun attachment. Again, I don't have any Roboto figure. Have they done Roboto before, Masterverse? Seems like I remember one, but I'm not 100% for sure now that I say that. But once again, I think his packaging looks the best out of these 3, and he's one I probably will look to add to the Masterverse collection once I do see him on store shelves, hopefully here in the next month or so. All right, our next one is, I hope I say this right, FuRay Planet Blade Master Wing, Old Man Out of the Mountain version, 6-inch scale figure. Now, this thing looks pretty sweet, guys. I've only got one FuRay Planet figure, and you'll see it during the toy haul here in a second. This is $100. When you get to looking at the detailing on him, though, the use of hard and soft goods, and he does come with several accessories we'll see here in the last picture, but I think this looks sweet. I may end up pre-ordering this. What's going to determine this for me is when I open the one figure that I've got and see how the quality and stuff is on them, because I've never had a FuRay Planet figure before. But let's skip here to kind of the close-ups of the head sculpts to get some of the look at those. There you can see some of the detailing and stuff on the outfit. I mean, it looks sweet. It looks highly, highly detailed. That right there looks awesome. That is an awesome head sculpt. And there he lets his hair down. I get kind of a Geralt of Rivia. I don't know why I vibe from that thing. Probably just the white hair. And look at that. That looks awesome. The ticked off, intimidating looking stare. And there's all your accessories you get. You do get the 3 head sculpts. You get the long sword. You get the spear. You get 3 sets of hands. The scabbard for the sword. I mean, this looks amazing. And again, we may grab this and put it in the collection once I check out the other one I got and we see what it looks like. But once again, anybody likes these things, I wanted to show this. It went up for pre-order today as well. And then last, really quick, I didn't even know this was up for pre. I saw it on Big Bad's site when I was looking. It's Zangief from Street Fighter 6. I love Zangief's character, Zangief, however how you want to say it. The Storm Collectible Street Fighter figures, I don't have any, but I do know some people that's got them. I have messed with some of these before. These and the Mortal Kombat figures are really nice. Now, for the price point, I like to stick with GIJoe Toys for Street Fighter because they're very good quality, and they're $25 versus $100 a pop for these things. But this will be awesome looking. You can already tell by looking at it. It'll be very high quality, and anybody's a fan of these Storm Collectibles, I didn't think they would keep Street Fighter stuff coming out once GIJoe did. I thought GIJoe might have got the license from them, but they're putting this one out there, so I'm guessing they still got the rights to give us some Street Fighter figures. But let's see if we can find what shows what accessories come with him. Some different head sculpts here that come with him and some different effects. But once again, it's up for pre-order now. It's showing to arrive in the second quarter of 2025. So if you're a fan of Zangief, head over to Big Bad or wherever else sells Storm Collectibles and put you in a pre-order for this figure once it comes out. And now, let's take a look at some toys. First of all, everyone, in case I haven't said it yet, thank you for taking your time to watch this video on YouTube. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. Alright guys, retail hunt, as usual on a Wednesday video. I don't have any pickups to show you from the retail portion of this toy hunt, but I do have 6 pre-orders that have came in the last little while. So let's take a look at what we got in the mail. The first thing we got is something that I need to stop buying these things because I really don't have the room for them, but hopefully this might be the last one. But we did get the Batman and Robin Batmobile from McFarlane Toys. As far as the movie Batmobiles go, if he does one from the Battinson movie, I probably want that one. But unless he gives us a Batman Returns one that had the sides that split off, this might be one of the last ones that we grab. But again, this thing does look pretty sweet. We grabbed it. I think Big Bad Toy Store is where I had this pre-order from, but it came in, I think, Friday of last week. So we do have another Batmobile to park in the garage out here in the Man Hut. Now, the rest of this stuff also came from Big Bad Toy Store, but I had pre-ordered some more of the Monster Force figures, and they came in last week. We have the Delta Red, and let me get these opened up so in case you want to look at them. There you go. That thing is awesome looking. Can't wait to get these out of package. We have got, this one had a little damage to it when I opened it up. No, that's another one. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was this one. We have got the Sleepwalker Obsidian Elite Guardsman. So you got some of your army builders going on here. But that guy looks awesome as well. Really digging the Monster Force figures. I got some more of them on pre-order. You know, Declan Van Helsing, the big hero of the series. I haven't gotten him in yet, but we do have some more of these. This is the one that had the damage there on the box cover when I got it out. But this is the Sleepwalker Heavy Weapons Division. So can't wait to, again, get these out and take a closer look at them here in the next little bit. And then the last Monster Force we have is the Sleepwalker, the Crimson Moon Division. I like this one because of the red uniform. I think that looks pretty sweet. But you can see there what comes with the Crimson Moon. So once again, guys, we got us some more Monster Force. The last thing I've got from Big Bad, I have went back and forth on this figure so many times on Amazon and everything else. I finally got this one, pulled the trigger on him. But we did get our veteran William. Getting those Killworks for the Monster Force, maybe want to get this guy. Someone had made a comment that the Killworks were based off of veteran William, so that's kind of sweet, but it kind of ties in together there. But you got two different looks you can do with him there with the weapon, the chainsaw he's holding, and you can make him a plain wolf as well. One of this figure, since I first saw it come out, so we're definitely going to take him out of the package and mess around with that because I do enjoy werewolves, and it's cool to have some more in the collection. But that was my pre-orders I got in from Big Bad Toy Store last week, and as far as a toy haul, that's all I've got for you for this Wednesday video. So let's wrap this up by giving some social media plugs to, that's right, The Man Collects. Instagram, description of this video, about page on YouTube, the splash you see on your screen. I'll show you ways to find me on Instagram. Look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message, should you choose to. And then we have the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are a first-time viewer to this content, or you've came back several times and have not yet subscribed, consider clicking subscribe to the channel to see what comes down the pipe here on YouTube. We're at the middle of the week, everybody. Let's keep pushing forth to get to the weekend. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. And I will see you back here for my Friday toy hunt when the man comes around.